Alright guys, we are going back to the blind. Going to the hunting blind. Got a big buck come in this morning. He was in front of the blind as I was on the trail coming into the blind. He walked away just before I got to the blind. I didn't realize that until I went to leave after the morning hunt, and I went and checked the camera that's in front of the blind, and there he was. My luck. But I'm going back there now, going to get set up for the afternoon hunt. We got two blinds back here, the big blind and the little blind. The big blind overlooks the creek. The little blind is at the south end of the property. Chris is at the big blind, and I'm going to the little blind. Unzip my jacket. I've got to stop on the way there and put this feed out for the mamas, the does and the babies. We're supposed to have done it yesterday and I forgot. So I'm going to stop and drop this off on the way, and then I'm going to get in the blind. What I'm feeding the does and the babies is triple cleaned corn, and it's rice bran with ground peanuts and ground corn mixed in with it, and red trace mineral. And it's just really high in protein and copper and other minerals that the deer need for development and for milk production and for pregnant mamas. So we'll put this out and then we're going to the blind. I'm not going to make you guys watch the whole walk. It's going to take me a while to get back there. So when I start the camera back up, we'll be at the blind. I do want to fill you guys in, I'll share something with you. I've got a picture I'm going to include. Whether this hunt is successful or not, I may share just as part of the video with you. 2 days ago, I was hunting out here. The shooting house that's on the road that we walked down got a camera 58 yards in front of it that watches the road. It is a cellular trail camera. It detects motion, and when it detects motion, it takes a picture and it sends it to my phone. I come by, headed to the truck, and it took a picture of me walking by and it sent it to my phone. I got in the truck heading home and got a picture of a deer, and then a little while later it goes off again and I got an entity on it. And then sometime after the entity picture, I got a picture of another deer. I'm going to share those pictures with you. The time, stamp, and date is at the bottom right of the picture, but I want you to look at the picture with the entity in it. It's pretty hard to miss. It looks humanoid to me. It looks like a ghost, but the height is alarming. If you look at where the feet are in the picture of the doe, that is a full-grown, mature Florida doe, right around 90 to 100 pounds. But look at her height compared to the height of that entity that's standing in just about the same location. That thing looks to be around 11 feet tall in my estimate. But you guys look at it, tell me what you think. It's not a smudge on the camera, because that is the only picture I got like that. I've not wiped the lens. I actually avoided going by that camera this morning. And when I leave here tonight, I don't know that I'll walk in front of it tonight either. Unless Chris is walking out with me. But it's just really, really creepy. But if you know what it is, or any ideas, please email me. My email is standinggoatsrescue@yahoo.com. And just give me your thoughts on it. I'd greatly appreciate it. Well, guys, stand by. I'm going to stop the recording. I've got such a long walk to get back here. I'm going to go in here first and drop this feed off. And then I'm going to the blind. So I'm going to go ahead and stop recording. Alright guys, I made it. I'm in the shooting blind right now. It's one of my windows. This is my shooting window. And then I have these little side windows here. These little peak windows. This one here's cut. I can slide my muzzle loader barrel out. This one's cut. I can slide the barrel out. So we are set. I'll have the camera mounted right here. I'm going to try to film this shot. Hopefully it works out. Well, let's do this. And that blind is really, really dark. And so when you're looking out, it appears to be much lighter outside than what it is. I was looking around and realized it was getting pretty hard to see. Check my phone and check the time. Last shooting light today is 5:41. And it was 5:35 and it was hard to see. It's cloudy, it's overcast. So I pulled my muzzleloader up and looked through the scope, and it was hard to see. And this thing is really good low light. I said, well, I might need to get out. So I got my stuff together, took my time, and opened the tent door, stepped out, and it's dark. Chris is at the other blind. Hopefully I'll meet up with him. I hate coming out here at dark. Hate it, hate it. Scary. Guys, sorry I didn't get a deer or film one. What I'll do at the end of this video, I'm gonna I'll put a little video I got of a turkey from that same blind I was just in, and that was this morning. Big old gobbler come in on me. Had a real long beard. And then he had a knob above it like he was growing a second beard. Ooh, really strange. But he stayed in there for about 30 minutes. Ooh, I wished it was turkey season. That was a big one. But I'll also include the pictures of that, the picture of that entity that I caught down here on the camera. Let me see if Chris is on his way. I'd rather walk through that section with somebody, especially with it being dark. Figures he already ran. Gee whiz. We're supposed to stay to the last light. He's already at the gate waiting on me. All right. I really don't want to walk past this thing. Dad, burn it. You know what? I'm going to cut through. I think. Well, I need to show you guys where it was. Hopefully the camera will get a picture of me. If it does, I can use that as size comparison. Oh, I hate this. Whatever that thing was, when you zoom in a lot, it gets pixelated because the picture was taken at night. And the night vision cameras, they just don't have near the pixels when it goes into night mode, any of them. So when you zoom in on that picture of that entity, it gets pixelated and it's hard to make out. But if you put it on leave it the size it is and look at it on like a computer screen or a big screen where you can see it, it's pretty freaky. Pretty freaky. I think his head, there's a limb you can see. See that limb right there? That pine limb with the needles on it? I think that's the limb. You can see it. His head's like that high. I believe that's it. Yeah, it'd have to be. There ain't no more needles here. All right, there's the camera. It was somewhere right up in here is where it took a picture of. There it goes. It got me. Okay. All right. I think I'm in about the same spot of where it was. So I'll use that picture. And I'll put both of them in. If you have to, just take a screenshot of it. But please look at it. Those of you that have that wisdom to be able to look at pictures and decipher what they are, and change the color format and all that stuff to break it down. Please check it out and give me your opinion on it, or if you know what it is, that would be wonderful. If you could email me, my email is standinggoatsrescue@yahoo.com. And please do not email the Facebook page. I am not affiliated with that. That is for the goats only. Kim runs that, and we had gotten so many messages to that page, it was clogging up. The important messages that we needed. Not that you guys are not important, but we have people that have goats that are injured, that are sick, that are dying, or having bad pregnancies, bad deliveries, and that's for those situations. So Kim can get in touch with them people, and sometimes she can coach them through it on the phone. Sometimes we have to go, and we were getting so many messages. They were intended for me, but they were going to the goat side, and I do not have access to Facebook. I don't have Facebook. I had it. I didn't use it maybe 4 or 5 times a year. But somebody got into it and started sending very nasty messages to all my friends in the friend list on it. Nasty, perverted stuff. And I sent Facebook a message. I was not happy with that at all. They'll lock you out of your own account. If you can't remember your password and you try a few times, they lock you out. I know people that have put messages on Facebook that was not attacking anyone, and Facebook would shut their account down. And they'd either have to open a whole new page or go through whatever probationary period. They'll get all over you for that kind of stuff, but they allow these people to get in there and send just horrible pornography to people. And some of my friends on there thought I sent it. My sister-in-law, she called me and told me I was a nasty pig. And I said, okay, for what? She said, you sent me that nasty pornography site or videos, whatever it was that was in it. And I said, no, not me. I ain't been on Facebook in a long time, but it happened to Jeff first. And I got a message from Jeff, but on my phone, I got that firewall, and so I couldn't open it. Every time I tried to open it, it'd take me to the App Store and tell me I'd have to download this app to open it, and that didn't sound right. So I called Jeff. He said, no, don't open that. It was one of them hacker messages or something, but it was too late. I already tried to open it. And then it got into my phone and spread from there. But anyhow, I'm off track. If you have anything that you need to get to me, messages, anything, if you need to get in touch with me, email me at standinggoatsrescue@yahoo.com, and I will absolutely reply to you. I'm a little behind, but I will be caught up soon. Let me get this put up. I'll be right back with you. Alright guys, I'm headed home now. Excuse me. We'll be doing some articles here very, very soon. Got them together. I've got a few things to take care of first that I keep putting off because we're trying to hunt hard because we're running out of time. The season will be closing in February, and I've got 2 more I've got to get. The pictures that I don't know if I've already put them in the video by now or not, because obviously I haven't edited the video yet. But when I get home and get the video put together, wherever I put the pictures at, I will use the picture of me. Let me see if it's, I didn't check. I walked in front of that same camera hoping that I would be roughly in the same position, sorta. I'm kind of close to the same position, I think, or maybe not. Nope, I was further back, much further back. But anyhow, I'll put the picture of me in it. My head looks like a fireball because my headlamp was on when the camera took the picture. I'm 5'9", but it'll give you an idea of the height of whatever that entity is. It looks like a ghost to me. It looks like the same things that I've seen at the last house that I lived in that was haunted. The ghosts that I did see were like that. When we got them on photograph, though, it was crystal clear. You could actually see the person. But seeing them with your own eyes, very few times was it clear. I mean, maybe 3 times out of, I don't know, 200 or 300 pictures we got of them. And it's the same people with the exception of one guy that showed up in one of the pictures in the hallway window. But anyhow, just check it out. Let me know what you think. Kim thinks it looks like a Native American woman, like got her arms up holding a child in her arms. I don't know. To me, it looks like something walking away from the camera, and it's got his arms up, maybe carrying something, I don't know. But it was a creepy picture because it wasn't long before it took that picture, I walked past the camera. The deer came in front of the camera, got the picture of the deer, and then got a picture of that thing, and then a little while later, more deer came out and they got pictures of them. The only picture that has, it's not a smudge, or it would have been on the rest of the pictures I've gotten on it. I haven't touched the camera at all since that picture was taken, and it was at nighttime. I'm sorry, we're on a very sandy road and we got somebody coming. I'm trying to get around them. Oh, this is that white Florida sand. Alright, but yeah, the camera lens is clean. There was no water on the lens. There's nothing on the lens, or it would have showed up in all the pictures since then, and it hasn't. It was just that one picture. But the timestamp will be at the bottom, the right-hand side of the picture, and I think it has the date too. It should have the date on it. I know I selected it in the settings to put the date and time on it. I don't remember if moon phase is on it or not, but anyhow, it is the picture. It came straight from the camera, got sent to my phone, and that's what I'm going to put in this video to show you. And if you see it, you know what it is, you recognize it, or you have any ideas as to what it is, please reach out to me via email at standinggoatsrescue@yahoo.com, and I would absolutely appreciate it greatly. I'm a little lost. I've seen a lot of ghosts throughout my life, and I've never seen one that big. Alrighty, sorry about that. Had a phone call. Anytime I hit record, my phone rings. Automatic. But the whole purpose of uploading this video is I really want you guys to have a chance to look at that picture, and maybe some of you have seen something like that before, or have captured it yourself. I don't know. I've captured ghosts on photograph before, but never that big, never that size. It looks kind of strange. I wish the outline was more defined. You can see the legs, the feet. You can see the entire outline of it, and the arms down to like what would be the elbows, which leads me to think his arms are bent in front of him, or her, carrying something. And it could be what Kim said, a squaw carrying a baby. I don't know. I don't know why it would be that large. My best guess is around 10 or 11 foot. I'm not good on judging height, but comparing it to the deer, the picture of that doe, that is a full-grown doe, right there, about 100 pounds, and a Florida doe, not a northern doe, but a normal average Florida doe, and she's standing in the same spot on the road where this thing is as it's walking down the road, and it looks like the back of that deer comes up to about his knee, or a little above his knee. It's enormous. But anyhow, look it over, tell me what you think. Please send me an email on it if you have any ideas what it could be. Again, my email is standinggoatsrescue@yahoo.com, and I will be seeing you guys again soon. I wish I knew how to share, how to do a screen share, I think they call it, where you, like on StreamYard, you could put a picture up. I am not computer literate. I do everything on my phone. I do all my editing. I do everything with the phone. I do not like computers. I don't care for them. I wish they operated more like a phone does. I get confused really easy, and the different error messages you get, and just the, whoa, almost took out a little rabbit. But anyhow, it is what it is. The secret's out. Donnie is not computer literate at all. Guys, y'all have a wonderful evening, and I love you. Be blessed in all you do. Be kind and be safe, and I will absolutely 100% see you guys